Evening lads. What we're going to look at is what's in a bricklayer's tool bucket that enables him to do the job. In particular, what's in mine. So what I'm going to do two short videos. I'm going to split it in two. The first one I'm going to do about the actual tools, and then later on in the week I'll do one about the equipment. So I'm going to divide it up. Right, so like I said, we'll do the tools first. I've emptied them out on the floor there and we'll go through them. We'll start off with the trowels, I suppose. So I've got a couple here that I used. That one I used to use on site. That's the 11-inch ox. Quite a hefty old blade on it, good for cutting. This is one of the old favourites. A little bit rusty now. It's not so much rust, it's this line that we use at the college. It just sort of pits it and stains it. That's the Marshalltown 1910. Both the 1910 and 1911 are very popular. So that's that. That's pretty new actually. Always like to carry a gauging trowel around. Handy for working out of a bucket, making good, bit of flaunching. Good tools. And I've got my favourite little pointing trowel, that's a beaut. Once again a Marshalltown. Lovely size, very easy to use. What have we got now? Levels. Got the 4-foot stabiler there. Got a 2-foot stabiler as well. Got a little boat level. That's not a stabiler, but it's pretty rugged. Had it for a few years now. And what next? Let's get on to jointers. So I've got the old traditional, needs a bit of a clean. Jointer there. It's probably a Marshalltown. So that's that. I like the barrel jointers. Got the interchangeable heads, so you can go with whatever size. Mainly you'd be looking at that and that, but there are a couple of smaller ones. Then I've got the old chariot. Don't use them much now, but I still like the rake taff joint. If you're doing a bit of work inside or something you want to look a bit fancy, it's a good tool. Get onto the hammers. Obviously a club hammer. Don't know what make that is, but I've had that for a few years, as you can see. I've got the old brick hammer. That's gone a bit rusty as well. It's all this working at the college. That's a roughneck. Basically with a brick hammer, it's what feels good, you know. They've got a nice bit of weight, nice balance. Always carry a claw hammer with you. Now we'll get on to the chisels. So that's an ox, 4-inch bolster, pretty rugged. Got the 2-inch, once again I think that's an ox, pretty rugged again. Quite often with a 2-inch bolster they start to bend there, but this is held up pretty well. Plug-in chisel. Always handy, chopping out plant poles, toothing out, chasing out. Always have one of them in the bucket. Right, what have we got left here? Right, all I've got left now is Stanley. It's not a Stanley, but it's a fold away, Rolson, and a pair of pliers. So basically they're the tools that I've used pretty near since I started bricklaying. I've replaced them obviously, but that's the type of tools I use. Obviously there's a lot of new stuff out now. I haven't really got around to using that, but so basically tools wise, that's all you need. So in the next video, be out in a couple of days, I'll do the equipment. basically what's left in the bucket and a few other bits and pieces I've got laying around, and we'll see what types I use, what I use them for, what's handy, and we'll go from there. Cheers guys.